Guys, welcome to my kitchen. Today we're going to do something a little bit different. Earlier in the month I was challenged to a cook-off by Mikey over at Quick Smoke. I will leave a link to his channel in the description below. But we are cooking from the Fallout Vault Dwellers official cookbook, and I have been excited to get this book, and it finally came the other day. And it is gorgeous. There are a lot of recipes. We've got some Mississippi quantum pie in there. We got some death claw steaks, some old lady Palmer sweet rolls. But today we are going to be doing Salsbury steak. Let's get started. First we need to have 1 pound of ground beef. And to that we're going to add our spices. We've got a half a teaspoon of dried thyme, a half a teaspoon of black pepper, a teaspoon of salt, a fourth of a teaspoon of cayenne pepper, 1 teaspoon of ground cumin, and 1 tablespoon of ground mustard. And we're going to add that into our ground beef. We also need a tablespoon of ketchup, and I forgot, we need 1 egg. Alright, let me get in here and mix this up. And then we need to form this into patties and lightly fry them in the pan. Okay, and before I forget, I'm going to add a fourth of a cup of breadcrumbs to this. You just want to mix this until everything is well incorporated, but you don't want to over mix your hamburger because it'll get it says we should be getting about 5 patties out of this. Listen to meatballs here. Throw these over here. The recipe says to cook them for 2 minutes on each side, and then we'll need to remove them and make our gravy. I've always wondered what the food in the wasteland tastes like. Now hopefully we can get a glimpse into it, maybe. Alright. While these are cooking, let's get started on the gravy portion. So we'll come back over here. And for the gravy, we are going to need...
it says half of a medium onion, but my onions are kind of small this time, so I'm going to use a whole onion, and we just want to get it sliced up.
Oops. Set him over to the side. And then we also need a king oyster mushroom and 5 shiitake mushrooms. And I've already removed the stems. And we just need to slice these up. Okay, now our ingredients are ready to go for the gravy as soon as the hamburger patties are ready to be removed from the pan. And I'll bring you back when we're ready for that step. Okay. Alright, we've cooked them for 2 minutes on both sides, and they're brown, but they're still raw in the middle. But it says we need to remove them from the pan and start the gravy mixture. I'm going to, and then I need half a tablespoon of canola oil. And we need our onions and mushrooms next. And we just need to cook these until they're softened. Grab the book. I don't know what I'm doing here. Just to cook them for about 3 minutes until they're softened. Okay, I've cooked these for about almost 4 minutes. They are softened. We are going to now add 1.5 cups of beef broth. For right now, it calls for 2 altogether, but it says start with 1.5 cups. A little bit more. That's pretty good. And then we need 2 teaspoons of Dijon mustard. I'm using homemade Dijon mustard. If you want to know how I make that, leave me a message in the comment section, and I can do that. We need 2 teaspoons. You can use just your favorite Dijon, Grey Poupon, or whatever's popular in your area. Oops. And there's my side dish. I need to check on that here in a second. And then we need 2 teaspoons of dried tarragon go in also. And we just need to give this a little mix, and it needs to sit and simmer for 5 minutes. Get everything in here. It smells really good. Alright, we're going to cover this and we'll check our side dish, and I will bring you back when it's time for the next step. Okay, our next step is we need to add 2 tablespoons of cornstarch in to the remaining half cup of beef broth. It's a thickener for the gravy instead of flour. Yeah, if you were going to use flour, you would have to use make a roux with butter or oil. This is just another way of making gravy. I don't normally use this method, but
potato starch too.
You can. But I don't normally use a slurry, which is what this is called. When I make a gravy, I normally use the roux because I like that taste and texture better in my gravies. But we're following the recipe for this one.
Minus the noodles.
Minus the noodles. We're going with a different side dish, and I'll show you guys that here in a minute. Alright, you want to make sure you mix it up really well because it will stick at the bottom. And you want this to go into a cold liquid first so it dissolves well. If you put it in a hot liquid, it'll clump up immediately and it will never, it'll just stay like a gummy, clumpy mess. It will not be very appetizing. So now let's check on our gravy here and see what we got going on. It smells really good in my kitchen right now, guys. Alright, let's see. Let me turn that down just a bit. And let's get this in there. And get this stirred in. And then once this starts to thicken up, which it should do pretty quickly, we're going to add our patties back in and let them cook for 7 minutes on each side. And this is really thick. I think I'm going to add a little bit more beef stock to this. I think submerged, and then we're going to let them go for 7 minutes on each side, and then they'll be ready to eat. Whoops, come back here, little guy. Ooh, that's a little bit warm. Yep. There you go.
You can
And
hear it
one
sizzling.
And let's see, what type of heat do we need? And we just need to simmer these for our 7 minutes, and I will bring you back when they're done. Alright, let's get this plated up and give it a taste.
It's a little hot to taste it, don't you think?
A little bit. I think we're going to take one for the team, though. On the small one here. Let me get a little bit of gravy. Mushrooms. There we go. I am serving this alongside the broccoli and mushroom casserole. That's also in the book. It turned out really nice. See if this is any good. It smells really good. And it's completely cooked. I also made some homemade bread to go along with it. Yep, very hot.
Is it worth burning your mouth for?
Mm-hmm.
Yay.
It's pretty good. It has too much thyme in it for my taste. I was afraid that it was going to have too much mustard because I'm not a big mustard fan. But it's not. I would, if I make it again, I'm definitely going to cut back on the thyme a little bit. But it's good. I hope you guys give this a try. This is amazing. If you'd like to know how I made this one, let me know. I'd be glad to do another video on it. Yeah, I would definitely recommend you guys make this. And if you'd like to see more recipes from this book or any other recipes that I do, let me know down in the comment section. Again, I was challenged to do this video by Mikey over at Quick Smoke. My friend Mikey, I have done the video, and now it is all on your shoulders. I hope you have the best of luck making your recipe, and it goes as well as this one did. With that being said, I think I hear the vault doors closing, and I'm going to end the video here. I've been Vault Girl, and thank you for stopping by my kitchen.